Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckatini, and what I got for today is I'm going to break down this young man right here you see on the screen. This is Nasir Anderson. Nasir Anderson. I believe they call him Naz, a little nickname there, and I'm going to tell you what, this guy is a heck of a player, I'm telling you. Now, he's a five-star point guard. I think he has a rating of 98. He is in the class of 2027. He's 6'4", 205. Man, that's a great body for a guard. Now, the stat line I was given, or that I saw in the videos, that it was 20 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, and 3 steals per game. And I believe that was in the Nike EYBL, one of those sessions they had. It might have been the one in Memphis, or it might have been something before that. I'm not really for sure, but that's a heck of a stat line. That was what was reported in another video I had seen, and man, and he has 34 offers. 34. Wow, that may be the most I've heard of so far this year. So a bunch of offers. Everybody's after him, and this guy's a heck of a player. Now, Arkansas has not offered yet, but like I said right here in the bottom left-hand corner, Calipari is watching him. I know they did go to one of his games during the Memphis EYBL session, and they were watching him, and they're keeping an eye on him. You know, Coach Cal loves those best guards. You know, he's gotten 2 really good ones the last 2 seasons, an A-Cuff, and now he's going to get Jordan Smith Jr. And, boy, I tell you what, adding Anderson right here would be a big one, too. But I hear that Beckham Black may be their number 1. But anyway, this guy here's a heck of a player. And Coach Cal could be thinking he's next, you know. But anyway, you never know how it shakes out. Right now, I think we're hard after Beckham Black. He's probably our first choice. And then Paul Oceanuri, the big 6'10" player from Canada, I think is a close number 2. But then, hey, remember, Coach Cal got 4 5-stars this past year. So, I mean, hey, he can get a bunch of them. So anyway, let's break down Anderson here, and I'll show you. Let's break down Naz, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Man, this guy's a heck of a player. He is a holy moly, I'm telling you. All right, so let's break him down. Let's see here. All right, now, so first off, let me move my little video here. Move me down in the corner. Like I said some of this already, I just kind of go back through it. He's 6'4", 205 pounds. He's a point guard. He's from Prolific Prep. His city's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, is where he lives. He has 34 offers as of May the 26th, which was, I think, today. Is that right? Or maybe it's yesterday. I'm forgetting my days. Actually, I think it was yesterday, maybe. He has a 5-star, 98 rating. Super, super good rating. He's ranked as number 8 best player in the nation in the 2027 class, the number 3 point guard in the country, and number 4, the 4th best player in Florida, coming out of 2027. So we're talking about a guy that's super highly rated. It's getting a lot of attention, man. 34 offers, that's a ton. So a lot of people know this guy. You know, it's not somebody that we're sneaking up on. And like I said, I already gave you this production here, but he averaged 20 points per game, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, which is unreal. And then he's a top national point guard prospect and a strong two-way impact player. He is, you know, averaging a bunch of steals a game, bunch of points. I mean, this guy's a two-way player, offense and defense, and he's very good. I really like him a lot, along with 34 other teams. All right, here are his strengths when I watch him on film, you know, just what I see. He's an explosive downhill driver. Man, he can get to the basket. He's a big, strong guard, and that's his biggest weapon he has right now, is getting in the lane, getting paint touches, and scoring at the rim. That's his biggest weapon. He has an SEC-ready physical frame. He's 6'4", 205. Man, he's built well. Cal loves those guards that are 6'3" and bigger. So right there, you know, so Naz, you know, hits those 2 marks there for sure. He's a strong finisher through contact. You'll see in the video I show you, he can go through contact and score. Just a big, strong bully guard is what I call him, big, strong bully guard. He has defensive versatility. I believe that he can guard 1 through 3, the point guard, shooting guard, and your small forward, your wing, whatever you call them there, your 3. He can guard all 3 of those for sure. No questions asked. His transition scoring ability, man, he is like a freight train on fast break. He will run your butt over. He's a big, strong guy. He's fast. He's explosive. He's like a Mack truck, you know. Boy, he's built well. Like I say, 6'4", 205. That's a big, strong guy. And he can run the floor, and he's like a freight train coming down on that break. Now, my film evaluation of him, kind of like the strengths I talked about earlier, is that he is a left-handed attacking guard. You know, he's really left-hand dominant. He's a bully guard. He's a freight train. He's a Mack truck, man. He's a big, strong guy, physical. He has an excellent first step. Boy, he can really get by you fast. He's quick, strong body control. You'll see him do all kinds of stuff. He'll be dribbling, dribble over somebody and do this and that. I mean, has very good body control. He's a playmaker, and he's a competitive defender. You know, if you average 3 steals a game, I don't care where you're playing, what you're doing, but doing the EYBL, that's pretty daggum good because you're playing the best players in the country there. So when you have a good showing or a couple good showings in the EYBL, man, you're setting yourself up to be recruited heavily for sure. So good things I see there. Now, areas for improvement, of course, there's always areas for improvement. His outside shooting consistency needs to get better. You can tell he does not feel as strong in that part of his game. Now, I have seen that he can be streaky at times. You know, he can get hot, but then other times he can get really cold. So if he could be more consistent, his outside shooting would be great. His half-court shot creation, you know, I just think he needs to have better shot selection, you know. He's got a pretty good-looking shot, but he needs to, just because you can get a shot off don't mean you need to take it. You know, I mean, that's what Coach Cal would tell Darius Acuff. He'd tell him, he said, just because you can get a shot off don't mean you take it. You got a lot of good players around you. Let them have a chance, you know. So definitely he could have better shot selection. Change of pace moves, you know, most of the time he's charging ahead. He's getting to the basket, he's got his head down, he's running over whoever's there. Now, a hesitation move would be great for him, you know, where he's acting like he's going to hesitate and then hit it again. You know, that'd be great for sure. And just continue developing his right hand. Like I said, he's pretty left-hand dominant right now. If he can keep, working, developing on that right hand, man, it'd really help him a lot. You know, if he could drive right and left-handed, he'd be hard to stop. He's hard to stop right now, but he'd be even harder with that if he had a really strong right hand as well. Now, why is Arkansas interested in him? To me, that's really a dumb question, but Calipari loves big guards. And Naz here is 6'4", 200 pounds. He's a big guard. He has rim pressure. What that means is he's attacking the rim. And that's what Coach Cal likes. He likes that kind of dribble drive offense, spreading the floor, running when you got the fast break opportunity and run the floor, try to score, get some easy scores, which, Naz does really good at that. NBA physical tools. He's got that, Naz does. A transition playmaker. He's a heck of a transition playmaker. And Cal loves guards that defend, in which Naz can do that. And then the last thing I put here is that Anderson checks every one of these boxes, and he does. He checks every one of them, does them very well. So a heck of a player here. Heck of a player. Schools involved in his recruiting, man, there's a lot of good ones. I'm telling you, he's got 34, 35 offers. He's going to have a lot of good offers. Kentucky's in it. North Carolina, Michigan, and other national blue bloods are already monitoring him heavily. You know, they may not have offered yet. They may be kind of like Coach Cal. You know, Coach Cal's been where I've heard that he's not going to offer players if they don't commit to come visit. And because he don't want to just be one of the teams just adding to their offer list. And I like that a lot. I don't like, just giving them an offer because it has to be a reason, and hopefully you think you could get him. And what that tells us about all the really good teams that are recruiting him, that it tells us that Arkansas is recruiting in elite territory here. So you're going to have to be an elite program to sign Naz. I mean, he's a heck of a player. And you're going to have a good team and good recruiting to land him. So because its competition's fierce for him right now. All right, now final projection. You know, he's a potential SEC star, a future NBA prospect. I totally believe those two. He's an immediate impact high major guard. He will. As soon as he steps foot on campus, he is going to have an immediate impact, and it's going to be at a high major team. You know, so really excited about it, man. If Arkansas can find a way to get him, he's a heck of a player. And he's one of the best point guards in the 2027 class for sure. And that's all I got on this PowerPoint. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of video. It's not real long, but I think you're going to be impressed with him. Here he is right here. You can't really see him. But it's saying that more than 50%, that does have some text on the screen. That's how the person that makes this video kind of makes them. And so he types it on there kind of like a closed caption. You can read that or not. I did not do that. I'm just borrowing this here. And but anyway, and that's what that's saying, is that more than 50% of the teams in the SEC have offered him a scholarship. You know, Arkansas not being one of them. But anyway, they're definitely watching him. They're aware of him, I promise you. They know who he is. So I'm just going to play it, let it go through, and I'll kind of talk as they go. So hope you enjoy it. All right, here we go. Boom! Look at that. Boy, big, strong guy, left-handed. I mean, look at him. Look at him right there, man. He's a big old guy. Watch out. Whoop, come over the top. Come off both feet. Like I say, strong body control to do that, man. Look at him going strong through contact, getting to the basket. Look at him. He throws it off the rim, off the backboard to himself. Here is, look at him rebounding right there, put back. Man, that was really impressive there. Behind the back, layup right down the middle of the floor. There is again, throw the oop. In the break, giving it off somebody running the floor. Getting to the basket right here. Kind of reminds you a little bit of Darian Ford, except he's quite a bit more better than Darian Ford. But anyway, there he is right there. Man, heck of a player here. Here he is. Getting to the basket, left-handed layup there. Watch him. He's just, look at our spin move. I mean, he's got a lot of good moves handling that ball. Tough shot there, but he does make it. Really impressive. Look at him there, just crossing that guy over. Good crossover moves. And then cans of three. That was that first shot right there that we missed but at the beginning of the video. But anyway, man, you know, watching this guy on film, man, he's a heck of a player. I see why he has 34, 35 offers. This guy is really good. And Arkansas is going to have his job cut out for him if they're recruiting him hard. You know, he has a lot of interest right now in him, and I think it'll continue to grow, or they'll stay there if they think they have a chance of getting him. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. Really excited, man. This guy's a heck of a player. Would love to see him in Arkansas uniform this next season. Actually, 2027, you know, the one after this season, I guess. So he would not be on this team coming up. But anyway, fun to watch these guys, fun to see them, man. They're so talented, and watch them making all these good plays is really cool. And really, that's all I got, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and then subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you back. You know, I've done a lot of videos. I've been doing at least one a day. We'll try to do 2 today. I did 2 yesterday. So come back and watch some more videos, and you leave me a message. Tell me what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Why is that? Why do you agree? Why do you disagree? You know, just leave me some messages. I love to read them. And I usually try to respond back to you, or I always try to. But anyway, that's all I got. You know, I just want to thank you for spending time with me. Thanks for watching. And boy, Nas, he's a heck of a player. And that's all I got, guys. Hope you have a great day. Have a great evening whenever you are watching this. And as always, go Hogs. I can find where my thing is. Is this it right here? I don't know. I'll have to go up here. But anyway, go Hogs.